God's praise.
All right, coming up next, it is a most anticipated women's strawweight matchup between Claudia Gadelha and JoJo Calderwood. Well, this young woman has a great skill set, but certainly it's the striking defense that comes out when you watch the film. She'll use movement and defense to set up her own offensive angles, but she'll hang out in the pocket because she's so confident in her ability to stick and move and get her head off of that center line. Really as good a defender of strikes as we have in this women's division.
This girl has amazing blocking technique. She can stand right in front of you, and you just can't hit her cleanly. She has such a huge advantage in that, and knowing that she has the ability to block and parry all of the different techniques that are coming her way.
A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Andre Pederneiras. Here is the former UFC strawweight title challenger, Claudia Gadelha. When she's on, she can very well be the best 115-pound fighter in the world, Joe. This is a fighter who can truly do it all. Now training out of Jackson Wink MMA in Albuquerque, New Mexico, as she continues to round out what is already a very impressive MMA game.
This girl has such amazing takedown defense. It's so good to watch, and young fighters could do no better than to emulate the techniques that she utilizes in keeping fights on the feet.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Gadelha is 29. Calderwood is 31. She will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Glasgow, Scotland, Joanne Calderwood. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Claudia Gadelha! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
Left kick to the body.
Gadelha gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Gadelha gets the over-under now. Ooh, she's got double underhooks. So nicely done with the trip there.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch.
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Calderwood.
Oh, elbow to the head.
You don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Calderwood. 3 minutes. Lands a big elbow there.
She's now back in full mount.
Big elbow there.
Ah, very, very, very nice. Big shot from the bottom. Huge elbow lands to the head.
Big body shot
to the body. Armbar. It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Throw the leg over the face. Look at this though. Oh, this is not good at all. That's a wrap, folks. Beautiful technique setting it up, and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in. The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Claudia.
All right, so congratulations to Claudia Gadelha, proving to be the class of this 115-pound division yet again. Plus skills in every phase of the game. Her striking really starting to catch up to her offensive wrestling game. And when Gadelha's on, I don't have to tell you this, Joe, as she was tonight, best of luck to her fellow contenders. It is a women's strawweight matchup between Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Cynthia Calvillo. Daughter of Mexican immigrants and a proud representative of Team Alpha Male in Sacramento, California, enter Cynthia Calvillo. From the minute she stepped foot in the octagon at UFC 209, you saw star potential, outstanding grappler. She's got a great overhand right as well, plus hands, definite power in both hands, really mixes it up naturally. She is a master of the scramble on the canvas. Joe, you know that all too well. We'll see if Calvillo tries to get this fight down early and often tonight.
This girl has outstanding top control. When she gets an opponent down, she punishes them and she keeps them there. It's one of her best abilities and one of her best assets. She's just so strong in the top position.
Longtime Muay Thai practitioner who has realized so much success since crossing over to mixed martial arts. Here's the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She has ruined so many women in this 115-pound division. There may not be a more complete, talented striker on this UFC roster, top to bottom, than Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
This girl has some spectacular Muay Thai, so look for her to utilize those elbows, knees, kicks, and punches. All 8 weapons of the Muay Thai system. She is an expert at utilizing those tools to her advantage.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Both fighters are 30 years old. Jędrzejczyk will have the 1-inch reach advantage. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 6 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Cynthia Calvillo. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Olsztyn, Poland, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Dateline, Houston, Texas, always good to be back in the H-Town as we get underway here from Toyota Center. All right, ready to go for round 1. There is the mean and nasty strawweight contender, the Team Alpha Male representative, Cynthia Calvillo. She's not afraid of a first-round finish. You can ask her previous victim, Amanda Cooper, all about that, but she's also not afraid to extend the opposition into deep water. She believes she'll have the cardio advantage and the grappling advantage over most of the strawweights on this roster. We'll see how she chooses to attack in the early going tonight. Nice punch by Ufc3.
Huge uppercut, misses.
All right, so here we go. Round one is underway, and you know, Joe, she's got some of the most powerful kicks in this division. Let's see if she can find the range early here tonight. Lands a hook there. Ufc3's hook to the body appeared to be blocked by the defense. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Well, she ate that straight punch to the head, and she's got to be careful here. She has shown a vulnerability by leaning right into her opponent's range. Got to find a way to get that head off the center line and do better defensively here. And she caught the kick. Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg. So she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now. Oh!
This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here. Oh, head kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Whoa!
Whoa!
This could be it right here.
Oh!
Boom! Shin to the dome.
Oh! Wow. How about that shin? Just missing on the high kick there.
There's a front kick right down the middle.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Calvillo.
Really missed with that right hand.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Straight right is there.
That one hurt.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Ufc3. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Take that shot. Take the shot.
30 seconds to go in this one. Beautiful straight punch there by Ufc3. Going to the body there with the right kick. The horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
Here's a huge kick that stuns. Here's a powerful leg kick. And here's a perfectly placed kick that really does damage.
Brittany Palmer with us tonight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Joe, nice job moving that head off the center line as she slips to avoid that right hand.
Quick uppercut.
Body kick now by Ufc3. Oh, another punch lands there, Joe. Nice work on the feet tonight by Calvillo.
They are trading huge punches here. Big kick, but miss.
Well, I'll certainly laud her toughness, Joe, but that's not a good look as she absorbs that strike to the body. She almost leaned into that one, so let's see if she can make some adjustments here. Move the elbow down, lower the guard to prevent more body work from her opponent. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Ufc3.
Another punch to the head.
Kick lands. 1-2 there by Cynthia Calvillo. Able to check the high kick. Damaging punch lands for her there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Jacek gets touched by that kick there. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Calvillo gets touched by that kick to the body.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Hard one to the body.
She's starting to put man.
This could be it. Big shots. Oh!
Some real power shots here.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, she connected flush.
Oh!
Try to establish that jab.
Feinting with that kick. Whoa! This could be it right here. Powerful jab.
Oh, she got her head off the center line there, Joe. Slips the punch nicely. Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo. Oh!
Big right
Huge right hand!
This could be it. 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
How about those 5 minutes? Stop!
Keep throwing those leg kicks. Look at her leg right.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Thank you very much, Ariane Celeste.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there. And these...
Big shot! This could be it right here.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. How about that shin? Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round. Nice punch there by Jacek.
Knee to the body. Nice spinning back fist right there.
Here's the kick blocked by Calvillo. Now mixing one into the body. She's going back to the jab.
Wow! This could be it.
Well, she left her body wide open, Joe, and as such, she paid for it there. Beautifully placed and landed kick to the body. Let's see if she... Wow!
Just missed with a huge kick.
Two minutes.
Wow!
Whoa!
This could be it right here.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh, she blocks the punch.
And there's the clinch.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. Battle for position here. That knee might have landed there. She's really mastering the timing on the knees now.
transitions to the tie clinch. Oh, she got blocked again. This could be it.
And now starting to snap off that jab. Nice punch by Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Oh, what a combination. Oh. And avoids the clinch. Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. What a fight.
All right, so to the surprise of some, this one goes to a decision. Both fighters landed a number of significant strikes. You see the visible damage on both sides. Let's see which woman emerges with the big win here tonight. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest at 9:28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
All right, so congratulations to Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She adds to her Hall of Fame legacy yet again tonight. She's just a master of mixed martial arts and making adjustments, using her opponent's weaknesses against them. Doesn't hurt that she might just have the best jab in all of MMA, but another vintage effort out of Joanna Jędrzejczyk. All right, coming up next, yes, a women's strawweight matchup between Alex Chambers and Tecia Tiny Tornado Torres. Well, it sounds trite, but they say sometimes the best offense can be a good defense, and the cliche certainly applies here. She can stick and move with the best of them, and she's not afraid to hang in the pocket because she can do so without taking significant damage. She has frustrated some truly high-level opponents with her ability to stick and move and get her head off the center line.
This girl has outstanding hand speed, lightning fast punches that come from all angles, and she gets out of the way before you can hit her back. She's one of the most difficult fighters to face in this division.
All right, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, really as well-rounded a mixed martial artist as we have in the UFC at present. Not going to wow you necessarily in any one area, but plus skills in every discipline of mixed martial arts, and a handful for anyone in this division just about anywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere in that octagon, a scary proposition for the rest of her fellow contenders.
This woman has frightening knockout power. Absolutely thunderous power behind both her punches and her kicks. She is a real threat to knock anyone out in this division.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Tecia the Tiny Tornado Torres. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 5 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, Alex Astrogold Chambers. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Well, Houston, Texas has been a huge market for the UFC of late, and no surprise we are back and now underway here from Toyota Center in the H-Town. Torres gets caught with that punch.
Good body shot. Huge kick, misses. Big punch. Look at the feint with that punch.
She did a real nice job there avoiding the clinch. Doesn't want to be there.
Oh! Beautiful jab.
She blocked the punch. And she misses with the left punch there.
That one hurt.
Able to land a combination there.
Excellent feint with the kick.
And she avoids the clinch yet again. Well, it's one thing to be confident in your chin. It's another thing to leave your head wide open for damage, and that's exactly what she did there as she ekes the uppercut. Let's see if she circles out and tries to prevent any further damage here. Torres gets tagged by the head kick there. Not sure how many more of those she can absorb if she wants to stay in this fight.
Jab. Very nice axe kick.
Wow!
This could be it right here.
Oh! The left hook hits home. How about that shin? Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. Hook to the head there by Chambers. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, dude?
Trying to spin to the back. Oh, reversal. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She transitions to side control. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
See if she can set up the arm bar now.
It looks like she's got that arm pretty tight. It's very close here.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Break the grip. That's it.
That's it.
Round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Yeah, great stuff by her there, and you've got to admire her focus. You can tell that she was definitely in pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but it didn't come. She didn't want to rush it. She continued to let her skills take over, and then the submission does materialize almost organically near the end of the round.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levines called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Tisha the Tiny Tornado Torres.
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself. It is a women's 115-pound matchup between Rowdy Bec Rawlings and Alexa Grasso. Representing Lobo MMA in Guadalajara, here is Alexa Grasso, the Mexican phenom, one of the youngest women on this UFC roster. But when you look at the credentials, age doesn't matter. She's had some injuries in the past, but when Alexa Grasso has been healthy, she has been one of the best strawweights in the world. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, but an outstanding striker. 3 of her 4 knockout wins in 36 seconds or less. Not the fight during which to get a cold one. Alexa Grasso back under the bright lights tonight.
This girl is one of the very best defensive fighters in the sport. She is so good at blocking strikes and so difficult to hit cleanly in a vulnerable area. Her blocking technique is something that all young fighters should watch and try to emulate.
Well, she fought Carla Esparza for the Invicta FC title several years ago. That fight went the distance. Bec Rawlings still trying to get on track inside the octagon. Certainly has some big wins to her credit, most notably the first-round submission of Lisa Ellis back in 2015. But she's got to let the hands go, and when she does, this is a devastating striker, training under the great Eric Del Fiero at Alliance MMA there in Southern California. Bec Rawlings trying to get off to a fast start tonight.
This girl is a very well-rounded mixed martial artist, and the advantage to that is she's comfortable no matter where the fight takes place. If her opponent wants to stand, she's comfortable there. If her opponent wants to try to take her down, she has excellent defense. If the fight goes to the ground, she has an excellent ground game. So she is fully well-rounded, and because of that, she is much more confident no matter where the fight takes place inside the octagon.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the Ufc Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Alexa Grasso. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. The mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 7 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Brisbane, Australia, Rowdy Bec Rawlings. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Shot to the body now blocked by Rawlings.
Clean punch.
Grasso gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Working the inside of that lead leg. Oh, strong punch there by Rawlings.
Clean Superman punch. That one hurt.
Grasso gets caught with that punch. Oh, working well off of that jab. She is off to an excellent start here tonight.
Really good job landing that series of punches.
Oh!
Wow! This could be it.
Oh! Huge right hand! Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Body shot now, but it's turned back. Oh!
And she's down. Look at that jab.
She lands the straight punch here.
This is crazy. Oh my goodness.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Vicious combinations. Good short punch there.
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Oh, straight right. Oh, big uppercut for her there. Oh! Oh!
She might try to finish this fight here. This could be it.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
Look at this, takedown.
Grasso's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Final minute.
Perfectly timed sweep. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. She moves into full mount.
Oh, pretty good work from the bottom here, Joe, as she tags her with that punch. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, she's doing some serious damage with these elbows now, Joe.
Good punch.
All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Second round, straight ahead.
You know, she was hurt. She went down. And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown. Incredible round with several moments where it looked like it might be over.
Brittany Palmer in the building tonight.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Good shot.
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Uppercut to the head. Instead, it's blocked by Rollins.
Nice combination. What a wild exchange! Oh! This could be it.
She blocks that offense, Joe. Oh!
Oh! This could be it right here.
Oh!
She's stunned.
Oh!
Powerful right hand. Trying to take the back here. Excellent movement here on the ground. Full mount.
Making all these shots count.
She's in half guard now. Good control, postures up.
Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Very nicely timed sweep, and now she's in half guard.
Elbow to the head there by Grasso Joe.
Clean hammer fist. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Straight right hand, but she misses. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1.
Oh, another one! This could be it! Big shots! Oh, she got stunned again! This could be it right here.
How about that chin?
Great exchanges.
Oh!
Oh, she got blocked again!
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Oh!
She's
And
out,
just like that, the fight is
She's
over.
out cold! Beautiful, accurate uppercut for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, that was just a near-perfect strike to end the fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. And this is exactly the way she drew it up. She said, I need to win this fight, but I need to do it by stoppage. I can't leave it in the judge's hands. If I'm going to take my career to the next level, I've got to get the knockout win here tonight. Mission accomplished. And there she is after the huge knockout victory here tonight. What a moment for this young fighter. You got to feel pretty good for her, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexa Grasso!
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the bid. It is a women's strawweight matchup between Randa Markos and Juliana Lima. So here is the longtime Muay Thai practitioner, Juliana "Jutai" Lima, born in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, Brazil, now training out of Gracie Barra, Texas, under Vinny Draculino Magalhães. Outstanding Muay Thai game, Joe. Devastating ground and pound. Good takedown game as well. Couple wins by knockout to her credit. We'll see if there's an uptick in the power here tonight for Juliana Lima.
This girl is a Muay Thai expert. Very, very high-level kickboxing skills with a full arsenal of striking techniques. She is deadly on the feet.
Well, what a story here. Randa Quiet Storm Markos, born in Baghdad, Iraq, under heavy fire really every step of the way, was able to escape with her mother and her siblings. And what a story it is that she's gone on to UFC strawweight contention in this 115-pound division. She is definitely Canada's best hope for UFC glory. Coming off a big win over the former champion Carla Esparza, Randa Quiet Storm Markos is back tonight.
This girl is one of the best in the business at holding fighters down, controlling them from the top position, and beating them up. She's so good at holding position and keeping fighters where she wants them to be.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and reach. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 9 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Belo Horizonte, Brazil, Juliana "Jutai" Lima. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 8 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Randa Quiet Storm Markos. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
And we are underway here at the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. All right, here we go with the start of round 1. There is Juliana "Jutai" Lima. She is a monster on the ground. Outstanding stand-up. The takedowns are there. Finishes really haven't materialized thus far in the UFC. You can be sure they have prioritized a stoppage win in that Lima corner tonight. All right, first round is underway. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range with those vaunted, powerful overhand punches. Obviously, it's a big part of her repertoire, and more often than not in the UFC, even when opponents have known it has been coming, they have been unable to stop it. Oh, she pummels Joe. Now she's got double underhooks.
Hammer fist.
Joe, she's doing a nice job keeping busy here off of her back.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Nice knee to the body there by Randa Markos.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Postures up. Transitions to full guard. Trying to spin to the back.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Neither fighter's really doing anything. Side control again. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Half guard. Oh, man, I love it. Reversal here and into full guard. Excellent movement here on the ground. Beautiful, into mount.
Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. 20 seconds left.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Oh, triangle. Wow, that was close. Let's take a look at some of the action in that round here. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Big round.
Você estava bem nesse round, mas não pode ir pro chão de jeito nenhum. Tem que manter a luta no alto. Você só vai acertar ela se estiver de pé. Atenção redobrada.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here. Marcos's hook to the body was blocked. Right idea, wrong execution. Big left hand there inside.
Hard Superman punch.
Working on a single leg here.
Nice takedown.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw off that. Staying busy here, you like
She's
to see that,
attacking with
Joe.
armbar here. She's got that armbar locked up. Throw the leg over the face. Look at this, though. Oh! Oh, this is not good at all. Strength and technique. Perfect technique. Beautiful technique setting it up, and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight. All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 28 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Randa Kristoffer.
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I gotta keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight, and man, did she put on a show for them and maximize. All right, coming up next, it is a most anticipated women's strawweight matchup between Marina Moroz and Jessica Andrade. You know, it's one thing to take your opponent down. It's another thing to keep them there and control them on the ground. She knows exactly how to do it, and that's what really has led to a lot of her mixed martial arts success. Get the takedown, control her on the ground, and sap their willpower in the gas tank from there. You better stop the shot against this young woman tonight, because if you don't, problems.
This girl has absolutely horrifying knockout power. A terrifying, terrifying thing to face someone like her inside the octagon, because all it takes from her is one shot to turn the lights out.
Well, as she makes the walk here tonight, she's probably thinking right now, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because if I can get through the takedown defense, I don't think she's getting up for the duration of the round. Her top game is scary good. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, you can sap their willpower and their gas tank. You better be able to stop her shot tonight. If not, it can make for a short night at the office.
This girl has outstanding defense and very good blocking technique. It's so difficult to hit her cleanly. It is a big advantage for her, and she has so much confidence in her defense because of that.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Both fighters are 26. Some differences in height and reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 17 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Jessica Bateas-Panca. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 8 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Volodymyr, Ukraine, Marina Iron Lady Moroz. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Moroz gets caught with that punch. Oh, the offensive onslaught continues. She has landed a series of good strikes here. Immediately shoots for the leg. Goes for the early takedown, no problem there. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Going for an arm bar now.
It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. Break the grip. This armbar is getting deeper and deeper. She may be forced to tap. That's it. That's it. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Well, no doubt it was quick, and you knew if she could take this fight to the ground that her opponent was going to be in trouble. So the takedown comes early, and so does the submission win. You know she's got great instincts when it comes to finishing fights. Once she gets them to the canvas, safe to say mission accomplished for her here tonight.
And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. Let's get to Bruce Buffer. He has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Jessica Bateas-Panca.
Oh, Well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. It is a women's 115-pound matchup between Angela Hill and Jessica Aguilar. You know, it's one thing to take your opponent down. It's another thing to keep them there and control them on the ground. She knows exactly how to do it, and that's what really has led to a lot of her mixed martial arts success. Get the takedown, control her on the ground, and sap their willpower in the gas tank from there. You better stop the shot against this young woman tonight, because if you don't, problems.
This girl has outstanding speed and footwork. Very difficult to catch, very elusive, and very good at closing the distance and landing her own strikes. She is absolutely terrifying on the feet because of this.
Well, you first saw her on season 20 of The Ultimate Fighter, and then she came back in fine form in 2017. Here is the former Invicta FC Strawweight champion, Angela Overkill Hill. They say iron sharpens iron, and that is certainly what has happened with Hill under the great Eric Del Fierro at Alliance MMA. Nice stable of young women there in Southern California, and that has led to massive improvements for the strawweight contender, Angela Hill.
This girl has amazing cardio and stamina. It is one of her best assets. She keeps a very fast pace, and you can literally see opponents start to wilt in the second and third round when they're being forced to try to keep up with her.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a grappler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Jessica And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 7 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Angela Overkill Hill. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Oh, good punches from the top here.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Angela Hill. Effective punch there by Aguilar. Hill getting absolutely starched by these elbows on the ground. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Goes upstairs for an elbow. And very effective with the ground and pound. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
And she's inside control. Good left hand. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount. She's moved into side control. Excellent movement here on the ground. She's attacking with a north-south choke. That choke looks locked up tight. This could be it. She's still working this choke. This choke is getting tighter and tighter every second. She may be forced to tap. Just absolutely incredible. Set up the choke, completed the job, and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you can tell she's been working on her submission, so no surprise there, but a perfect setup on that choke, and I think even better finishing instincts to make sure she sunk it in deep and ultimately forced the tap. High-level stuff there.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Rugliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I got to keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight, and man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congrats. All right, coming up next, yes, a women's strawweight matchup between Jessica Penne and Felice Herrig. So here's the perennial strawweight contender, Felice Herrig. She started kickboxing essentially right out of high school in 2003 and never looked back. Turned pro in mixed martial arts in 2009, purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, has an outstanding submission game, but is known primarily as a Muay Thai practitioner, a kickboxing fighter who sets a furious pace and has the stamina to stay with it. Felice Herrig fighting, as always, in the memory of her late brother, trying to get it done here tonight.
This girl has ridiculous hand speed. It is one of her best assets and one of the most terrifying things. She can hit you before you can hit her, and she can also get out of the way before you can hit her. It's a terrifying thing fighting someone who has the kind of hand speed that she possesses.
Well, as she makes the walk here tonight, she's probably thinking right now, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because if I can get through the takedown defense, I don't think she's getting up for the duration of the round. Her top game is scary good. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, you can sap their willpower and their gas tank. You better be able to stop her shot tonight. If not, it can make for a short night at the office.
This girl is a ground and pound specialist. She has very good takedowns. Her top control is outstanding, and she is ferocious from all positions. Outstanding elbows and punches from the top. And when she gets you there, she's capable of holding you there and finishing that fight with that nasty ground and pound.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters with similar height and reach. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Crystal Lake, Illinois, Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a grappler, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Jessica Penne. And the action begins. Our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
This could be it.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Effective punch there by Herrick.
Beautiful body shot there, too. Oh!
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect.
Went for the head kick.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Splits the guard and connects there. Oh, she leaned right into that uppercut, Joe. Not a good look there. We'll see if she can make some adjustments here. And those adjustments would start by just getting those gloves and getting those hands up to prevent any further damage. Another strong combination for her there.
Stuffed.
Herrick gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Oh, lands that punch.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Herrick gets in the clinch here. Let's see what she can do with it. First takedown attempt is there.
She establishes full mount.
Herrick gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Perfectly timed sweep.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Very nice sweep, wound up in her guard. This is crazy. Big punch from the bottom.
90 seconds now to go in round one. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Nice shot to the head. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Excellent sweep. Hits the reversal here and into full guard. Look at this reversal. She moves to back control. And now she's got full mount. Hip escape, nice hip escapes. Front kick to the face. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
5 minutes in the books.
Let's see some of the action here. There it is again. Let's see it one more time.
Deep breath in for you. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns with your strike.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. And she connects there. Double jab landed there by Penning. Level change there, goes for the takedown.
Trying to take the back here. Hammer fist. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Very nice sweep. Full mounts.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Jessica Penning.
Beautifully executed sweep. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
3 minutes to go.
Trying to spin to the back. She's working from side control. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. She's in full mount again. Some good punches from the top here. Hammer fist. Oh, nice elbow. Another hard hammer fist. Half guard here. That's a good shot from the bottom. Inside control once again. Back into mount. This is crazy. Big punch from the bottom.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Big punch from the top.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Penne gets caught with that punch.
She's showing good defense here. She's got that arm trapped. Very nice sweep. She winds up in guard. On top in half guard. And back to the mount. Hammers.
And that's the end of round number 2.
Listen, we lost that last round. We're probably down on the scorecards. I need you to go out there and fight smart. If you start...
Here we see some high-level striking. Great accuracy on that punch. And here we see perfect timing with this double. And here a devastating elbow sneaks through on the ground.
Arianny Celeste in the building as usual.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final round here. Damaging strike there. Just misses with the punch by Jessica Penne.
Look at that jab. Nice.
Well, that's a pretty filthy combination there by her. There's that patented single. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch.
Tries to pass, but doesn't make it. Inside control. Excellent movement here on the ground. Moves into full mount. Awesome control from the top. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constant. Kimura. Got a very good Kimura. That is just amazing technique. It's getting tighter. She might have to tap any second. Outstanding.
Do it.
Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Felice Harris.
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way. It is a women's strawweight matchup between Claudia Gadelha and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Man or woman, you are staring at one of the most skilled and talented strikers to ever grace the octagon, and a scary proposition for the rest of the strawweight division because Joanna Jędrzejczyk is only getting better, now training under American Top Team in Coconut Creek, Florida.
This girl has monstrous knockout power. It's one of her biggest assets, and she is extremely confident in it. She will step forward towards her opponent knowing that one of her shots is all it takes to close the show.
Well, following a dispute with Nova União, her longtime training camp, Claudia Gadelha, former UFC strawweight title challenger, now training out of Jackson Wink MMA in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Also has her own school now in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. This is a 5-tool, well-rounded player in this strawweight division, Joe. When she is on, she looks the part of the best 115-pound fighter on the planet.
This girl has off-the-charts cardio. It is one of her biggest assets and one of the things that she pushes the hardest on. She knows that most fighters can't keep up with her, so she drags them into a race that they simply can't win. It's one of her strongest assets, and she is extremely confident in utilizing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Olsztyn, Poland, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Claudia Gadelha. Now when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here. Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage... Oh! The left hook hits home.
This could be it right here. Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Nice jab.
Throwing hard in the pocket.
Could be it. Body kick, look at that. Oh!
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Wow!
This could be it right here.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, that hook shot landed to the body there, and that is not what she's looking for defensively. I know she's confident in her ability to take a beating, but you don't want to...
Huge uppercut for the win.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure she could have drawn it up much better. Just a beautiful strike to end the fight for her opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that flush shot coming. So this is exactly the way she drew it up. She told us during fight week that she had to find a way to finish this fight, to send a message to the rest of this division. Message sent.
Here we see that again. Here we see it again. Boom! Perfectly placed uppercut.
And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Rabin has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Claudia.
All right, so congratulations to Claudia Gadelha, proving yet again to be the class of this 115-pound division. She has plus skills in every phase of the game, and her striking is really starting to catch up to her offensive wrestling game. And when Gadelha is on, as she was here tonight, best of luck to her fellow strawweight contenders. All right, coming up next, it is a most anticipated women's strawweight matchup between Tecia Torres and Alexa Grasso. Repping Mexico 100% and her team Lobo MMA, here is Alexa Grasso, the Mexican phenom, fighting out of Guadalajara. And man, does she have star potential. No longer undefeated, but still a legitimate strawweight threat and contender. Outstanding striker, also brings some jiu-jitsu credentials to the table. Knockout wins, 4 of them, 3 in 36 seconds or less. You gotta be mindful of Alexa Grasso's power and her technique. We'll see if she continues that trend tonight. You know, it's one thing to take your opponent down. It's another thing to keep them there and control them on the ground. She knows exactly how to do it, and that's what really has led to a lot of her mixed martial arts success. Get the takedown, control her on the ground, and sap their willpower in the gas tank from there. You better stop the shot against this young woman tonight, because if you don't, problems.
This girl has a ridiculous chin, and a chin like hers is such an amazing asset to have. She can take shots, she has massive confidence in her ability to take shots, and she stays in the pocket and lands big bombs with her counter strikes.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. 4 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, Alexa Grasso. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Tecia, the Tiny Tornado Torres. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Oh, she landed a good series of strikes there. Hook to the head there by Torres.
tries some serious power in that kick, but misses. Oh. Look at that.
Well, now she's really starting to time her opponent. Beautiful punch land.
Oh! This could be it.
Big body shot.
Body. Oh, very nice. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Torres goes for the clinch now. Looks like a recovery mechanism here, Joe. Grasso gets the tie clinch here. That knee might have landed there. And now she's got over under, Joe. Oh, beautifully placed knee. Yet another knee landed there by Torres.
These knees are brutal.
That knee might have landed there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Struggling to get the clinch. They separate from the clinch.
How about that shin? Oh, the roundhouse lands and with style points, Joe.
Good defense there.
And she lands a nice kick. Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Grasso gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Torres. She's got her up against the cage. Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There's the hook in the clinch. Lands by Torres. Double underhooks now in the clinch. We'll see what she can do with it.
Oh, man. Full mount.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
Raining some big shots down from the full mount.
Now connects with a right. Gets the elbow up into the target.
Good shot to the head.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn. Confidence has to be high after that round. Great round from Grasso.
Huge knockdown. It was probably the most important aspect of that round and most likely won the round. Let's take a look at that again. And let's see if we can get a better look at that from another angle.
Striking looks amazing. You almost have her knocked out. She was out on her feet this round.
The beautiful Brittany Palmer with us.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, round two. That strike will count. Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Good body work with that hook by Torres. Another hook lands there by Grasso, Joe. Oh! Oh!
Big left hand. Nasty combinations here. This could be it right here. Body kick, look at that. Oh, solid jab.
Well, she ate the straight hand there, and she's got to be careful now, Joe. I know she wants to be aggressive and set up her own offense, but she left the head wide open for damage there. The right hand just misses. Well, overall, her striking has been sharp tonight. She has landed some good...
Oh, this could be it. Try to finish this fight here.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two.
Tries to pass, but cannot. Beautiful sweep. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Right into the mouth.
She's going for the arm bar here.
She's got that arm bar locked up. It's very close here. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip.
And this might just be a matter of time.
That's it. There it is. Beautiful technique setting it up, and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening, and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliano is calling a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Tisha the Tiny Tornado Torres.
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I got to keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight. And man, did she put on a show for them. And Max, it is a women's 115-pound matchup between Randa Markos and Jessica Andrade. Well, as she makes the walk here tonight, she's probably thinking right now, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because if I can get through the takedown defense, I don't think she's getting up for the duration of the round. Her top game is scary good. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, you can sap their willpower and their gas tank. You better be able to stop her shot tonight. If not, it can make for a short night at the office.
This girl is so good at taking fighters to the ground from the clinch. She has a full arsenal of takedowns and throws from the clinch. Tying up with her is a dangerous proposition.
Well, here's the Michigan top team rep, Randa Quiet Storm Markos, and what a story it is for Markos. Escaped from Baghdad, Iraq with her family when she was 3 years old and has gone on to UFC glory. In terms of women representing Canada, perhaps nobody has higher expectations than Randa Markos. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, outstanding grappler, and given her backdrop, right, escaping out of Iraq, Joe, no denying the determination and all the heart that Randa Markos brings to the table.
This girl has a ridiculous chin. You never see her get hurt. You never see her get knocked down. She's one of the best chins in the business. And because of that, she has extreme confidence in striking exchanges.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Jessica Andrade. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 8 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Randa Quiet Storm Markos. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round one. Well, at times in the UFC, Randa Markos has gotten behind on the scorecards and has fallen victim to the split decision. So we'll see if Randa Markos tonight, with an added emphasis on round one, can get off to a good start here in enemy territory.
She's working from half guard.
All right, round one is underway. Most anticipated fight here. And how about the power in her leg kicks, her body kicks? She'll go to the head as well. Certainly something her opponent has got to be mindful of here as this fight gets started tonight.
Excellent posture here. Mount again. She gets her back.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Nice sweep. She's going after the rear naked choke. Trying to get that arm under the chin. That choke is locked up. And she's out of the submission. Now she gets her back.
Just work. Come on, stand her up. Just work.
Oh, look at that transition. Big shot.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. It's the elbow there.
She's looking to set up an armbar. That arm looks locked up tight. Look at this, though. That was a deep armbar, but a beautiful escape. She's in full guard now. Trying to take the back here. She's inside control. She's in north-south.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
She's now established side control again.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Working from side control. Full mount. Armbar, armbar. Wow, that was close.
Mira, isso. Foi ótimo round. Chegou perto de conseguir uma finalização. Mas precisa ser paciente, sacou? Tem que ir mais na certeza.
And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. And there's another excellent attempt at the submission, but can't quite finish it. And let's take a closer look at that from a different angle.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Nice punch. Showing the punch. Good defense there. Dropping down, looking for a single. Nice jab.
Takedown attempt there.
Fantastic counter throw here on this takedown attempt. Excellent movement here on the ground. Oh, look at that. And full back. Mounts again. She looks like she's trying to isolate an arm here. That arm looks locked to me. It's very close here. Throw the leg over the face, break the grip. She may have to tap any second now. This arm bar looks very tight.
And there it is.
Just absolutely incredible. Beautiful technique in winning this fight by armbar.
Yeah, really impressive work here tonight. And Joe, a lot of her opponents know what's coming and they still can't stop it. She beautifully secures the arm, isolates it away from the body, and ultimately gets the submission finish there by armbar. Huge result turned in by her here tonight.
And here it is again. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Randa
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing All right, coming up next, yes, a women's strawweight matchup between Jessica Aguilar and Felice Herrig. So here's the strawweight contender, Felice Herrig. Not a lot of people gave her a chance fighting Alexa Grasso in Houston, Texas, back in February of 2017. Emerged with a big upset win that night, and that really got her career back on a championship trajectory. This is a woman who has been in the MMA game almost 10 years, had a battle with a lot of different demons outside the octagon, lost her brother when she was a very young girl, and that is something that has buoyed her late in her MMA career. Felice Herrig, her current form, the best of her MMA career.
This girl is one of the best in the world for throwing fighters to the ground from the clinch. Tying up with her is a serious liability. She is so good at utilizing that clinch and dragging fights to the ground.
Well, this young woman has a great skill set, but certainly it's the striking defense that comes out when you watch the film. She'll use movement and defense to set up her own offensive angles, but she'll hang out in the pocket because she's so confident in her ability to stick and move and get her head off of that center line. Really as good a defender of strikes as we have in this women's division.
This girl is a true takedown expert. She has a full arsenal of takedown techniques, and it is her specialty. She is so good at closing the distance and utilizing spectacular takedowns to bring her opponent to the mat.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Crystal Lake, Illinois, Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a grappler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Jessica And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, always great to be back in Houston, Texas. Good to have you with us tonight as we get underway with live UFC action from Toyota Center. All right, Felice Herrig ready to go for round one. Her conditioning is such that more often than not, if we hit the latter rounds, Felice Herrig will be the fresher party. So her corner is more than willing to have her put forth a high volume of output here in round one. Oh, the right hand is there for her. All right, first round is underway, and you better watch out for the overhand punches when you're fighting an opponent of this caliber. It really has become a patented punch of hers, and something that a lot of opponents know is coming, but still can't account for. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range here tonight.
Reversal into full mount.
That opened up a cut above the eye here.
She executes a very nice sweep and winds up in guard. Beautifully executed sweep.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
And mounts again. Full mount.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Aguilar.
Nice shot to the head.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Oh, she tagged her with her right hand there. Excellent posture.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Herrig.
Good punch. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
Under 2 minutes to go here in round one. Well, she moved into the pocket somewhat carelessly there, Joe, and she paid the price as her opponent lands the hook to the body. She's vulnerable when she leans in. Her corner's trying to get her attention. Let's see if she can adjust.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying
looks like
busy.
a guillotine attempt here for her.
She's got that guillotine locked up. Now it's deeper.
Getting tighter.
Outstanding.
And that will do it.
Outstanding. Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
Yeah, Joe, hard to find any fault with her execution there down the stretch. She set up the choke perfectly, clearly had it sunk in deep, and her opponent got to the point where she was going to go to sleep if she didn't tap out. So the tap comes, and no bigger win than the one she just turned in here tonight.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Jessica King.
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I got to keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight. And man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congrats. It is a women's strawweight matchup between Claudia Gadelha and Tecia Tiny Tornado Torres. Well, it sounds trite, but they say sometimes the best offense can be a good defense, and the cliche certainly applies here. She can stick and move with the best of them, and she's not afraid to hang in the pocket because she can do so without taking significant damage. She has frustrated some truly high-level opponents with her ability to stick and move and get her head off the center line.
This girl has amazing blocking technique. She can stand right in front of you, and you just can't hit her cleanly. She has such a huge advantage in that, and knowing that she has the ability to block and parry all of the different techniques that are coming her way.
Well, she's been primarily a grappler and a wrestler thus far in the UFC. Here's the former strawweight title challenger, Claudia Gadelha. But you remember the fight against Jessica Aguilar back at UFC 190 when she landed more than 100 significant strikes. So she can also strike with the best of them. Now training out of Jackson Wink MMA in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The striking is catching up with the grappling. On any given Saturday night in Claudia Gadelha, you could be staring at the best strawweight on the planet.
This girl is so good at taking fighters down from the clinch. You see fighters tie up with her and then immediately go on the defensive because she is trying to throw you, she's trying to trip you, she's trying to take you to the ground from the clinch by any means necessary.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida. Keisha, the Tiny Tornado Torres. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Claudia Gadelha! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
And we are ready to go with live action from Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas. Splits the guard and connects with the punch. The kick is there to the body.
That one hurt.
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Big
Beautiful
body
shot there, too.
Torres getting worked to the body now by that elbow. So nice job changing levels with the striking there.
Big shot from the bottom.
Gadelha lands with the left.
She's now back to half guard. Sweet reversal. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Reversal here. Nicely done.
Trying to set up a rear naked choke. First order of business. Take the back. She's got it.
Got the arm underneath the chin. It looks like she's got the rear naked choke locked up. She might have to tap. This choke continues to get tighter. Oh, that's
There it is!
Got caught in the choke, didn't want to tap, and went to sleep.
Yeah, Joe, she went out. She's just coming to now, but near perfect execution on the submission. Great grappling overall. Her transitions were on point, and ultimately it was perfect technique on the choke to get the finish here tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Claudia Gadelha!
Well, that just might be the best strawweight fighter on the planet right there. A big win and a major statement made yet again by Claudia Gadelha tonight. She continues to make great strides with her head coach, Chris Luttrell, there in New Mexico, and Claudinha certainly put all the skills together tonight. Congratulations to Claudia Gadelha. It is a women's 115-pound matchup between Randa Markos and Jessica Aguilar. Well, this young woman has a great skill set, but certainly it's the striking defense that comes out when you watch the film. She'll use movement and defense to set up her own offensive angles, but she'll hang out in the pocket because she's so confident in her ability to stick and move and get her head off of that center line. Really as good a defender of strikes as we have in this women's division.
This girl has incredible takedowns. Her takedowns are spectacular. She's so good at closing the distance and throwing fighters onto the ground. She is an expert at bringing fighters to the ground.
Well, what a story here. Randa Quiet Storm Markos, born in Baghdad, Iraq, under heavy fire really every step of the way, was able to escape with her mother and her siblings. And what a story it is that she's gone on to UFC strawweight contention in this 115-pound division. She is definitely Canada's best hope for UFC glory. Coming off a big win over the former champion Carla Esparza, Randa Quiet Storm Markos is back tonight.
This girl has excellent footwork. She is very difficult to get a hold of, very difficult to keep up against the cage, and her footwork, both moving in and out and side to side, are outstanding. She's very difficult to catch cleanly and excellent at closing the distance and landing her own strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Jessica Aguilar. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 8 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Randa Quiet Storm Markos. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
Tries to move to half guards, but can't. Trying to spin to the back. Look at that transition. She moves into the back mount. Back to the mount again. Hip escape, nice hip escape. Back to full mount again. Big punch from the top.
And she lands that left again. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Mounts again.
Working from the top now, nice elbow there. Oh, that punch will count, landed flush. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
Hip escape, nice hip escape. She's now back in full mount.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Randa Markos.
Big right hand.
Huge right hand.
She gets back control again. In half guard now. This is crazy.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Markos gets pounded here with these elbows to the head. Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Throw the leg over the face.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Break the grip.
And there it is.
Won the fight by armbar. Beautiful job.
Yeah, near perfection for her in terms of the execution of that armbar. She worked to isolate the arm, eventually secured it, and the tap came shortly thereafter. So a big win, and it goes in the books by way of the armbar here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jessica.
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up. All right, coming up next, it is a women's strawweight championship fight between Claudia Gadelha and Jessica Aguilar. All right, here's the #1 strawweight contender. She is set for this title fight here tonight. Certainly deserves this opportunity, but confidence has never been an issue. She believes for a while she has been the best 115er on the roster, and tonight she can leave as the champion, and she is looking to do just that here in a matter of moments. Excited to see how this one plays out.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
So here she is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion. She has got goals way beyond that, Joe Rogan. She wants to go down as the GOAT, the greatest strawweight champion the UFC has ever seen. And if she wants to preserve that goal, this is one she's got to have. Very gifted #1 contender that she'll be taking on tonight. But she believes she will walk away and still the UFC women's strawweight champion.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Gadelha is 29, Aguilar is 35. The rest of the numbers are nearly identical. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a grappler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, presenting the challenger, Jessica
Ours is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. The UFC Women's Strawweight title is on the line. This strawweight division is on fire, and a big reason why the champion. There she is, ready to go here early round one. She has successfully defended this title. That is the goal in front of her here tonight. Most people believe this could be her toughest test to date. She has been somewhat dismissive of that talk here during fight week. Either way, she will try to extend her championship reign with another defense tonight and walk away and still the UFC Strawweight champion. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. All right, first round is underway now, and you got to watch out for her powerful overhand punches. Most fighters in this division, they know what's coming, but as yet they've been unable to stop it. Let's see how it goes here early on in this one. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh, big elbow.
Nice punch by Gadelha.
Attacking with the arm bar. It looks like she's got that arm locked. Throw the leg over the face. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. This arm bar is getting deeper and deeper. She may be forced to tap. Outstanding. A beautiful job in setting up this arm bar. Excellent technique.
Yeah, she couldn't have drawn it up much better, Joe, and just the way she transitioned in her grappling to first secure the arm and then torque it to get the submission finish, that is a big, big result here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there she is as the celebration continues for the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. Getting it done with style points here tonight. She is your champion and your winner by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the world, Claudia Gadelha.
All right, so she will exit the way she entered as the undisputed UFC Women's Strawweight Champion, but she was even more dominant than ever before here tonight, submitting the #1 contender there inside the distance. And now as we spin this thing forward, it's going to be very interesting to see who they line up next for her as the top contender at 115 pounds. She's not worried about that noise here tonight as she celebrates with her